much for coming and talking to us this morning. Just wondering if you could tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a retiree and have been for about 7 years. I had worked in Narrabri for 22 years with the manager of the Rural Lands Protection Board there at the time.
Okay.
And when my husband retired, we decided, well, we had planned before the retiring, but we bought ourselves a bus.
Oh, okay.
And we decided that we were just going to pack up and go on the road, which we have been doing for the past 7 years. We gave ourselves 5 years, but we ended up doing it a bit longer than that. But yes, no, we've been all around Australia and stopping in places for periods of time and working on properties and doing things that we hadn't done in our previous life.
And so why did you decide to change your base to Bingara?
Well, when we retired, we sort of sold the place that we had in Narrabri. We had a block of ground, little place on the Capitar National Park Road, actually, up near the National Park. And we originally had planned to live in Bundaberg. We sort of had, bought a house there and rented it out and thought, well, this would be a nice place to move to and live. Back then we thought, well, yes, we'd go towards the coast and things. But after travelling around Australia and seeing all sorts of things, we came back to Bundaberg to just have a look at everything and thought, no, we can't live there. My husband really would prefer some space about him, and the thought of living tooth and jowl next to somebody else wasn't all that appealing. So I suppose in many cases you come back to your roots, in a sense, because we're country people, we've always been that way, and thought of living with lots and lots of people around us was no longer appealing.
Okay. And so what's the most appealing thing about Bingara?
Well, with Bingara, you've got the mountains around you, and it's friendly, it's relaxed. We've only been here since November. We bought the place and we've been madly doing that up. We're hoping to build a house, but at that moment we're not in a position to do that just yet until we rearrange a few assets. But then, yes, we put a shed on a block of ground, and that's a big shed, and we're sort of still living in our bus on the block and utilising the shed a bit. And it's a friendly town, but it's not pushy. I find people when you come to this town, it's up to you to go out and join the things that you would like to join. There's a lot of variety. I mean, there's garden clubs and your church-based activities if you want it, and just the friendship for people, and there's plenty of physical activity if you want to get into Tai Chi and all of that. I mean, there's the variety, and the Roxy Theatre here, so you've got your cultural side of things. So whatever it is that appeals to you, you can come and do. But it's up to you to sort of... People have come up to me and they've introduced themselves, and you're invited, but they're not going to come and keep pushing, why don't you come, why don't you come? Yeah. Which I find is great, because at the moment we've just been so frantically busy trying to establish our block of ground, like with fencing and cleaning up and doing, because there wasn't anything on it when we took it over. So we've been madly working on that, so that's more or less kept us busy.
There's no community pressure, it's just there if you want it.
No, you could sort of say there's community support, but not community pressure.
Oh, that sounds great.
And that's what I find is good, because I'm the type of person that likes to ease my way into things rather than be hog-tied and dragged in.
Right, that sounds great. Well, thanks so much.
Yeah, okay then. Bye.